hero. What a finisher he's becoming.
Lane, Oladipo. Oh! That's right. You better mean mug after you dunk on somebody that way.
Gonna run it down. He goes with it. Adebayo for the win.
Yeah! Welcome to the 5 Reasons Sports Post Game Show, aka the Post Up on 5R. Recently, I've been conflicted about that. You know what I mean? I think I want to change because I feel like we've all began to acknowledge a brand. My boy Kendall shouted it out on the halftime Paces and Spaces. So I think I'm gonna talk to Ethan about rebranding this as the basement, bro. You know what I mean? I think the culture that we've created out here, we don't really fuck with the executive board up there at the top, you know what I mean? But you know, they welcome down here anytime. But you know, but for now, we're gonna stick to what y'all know. Yeah, so welcome to the 5 Reasons Sports Post Game Show, aka the Post Up on 5R. I'm your host, Royal A. Shepherd, and I'm joined today by my man Jonathan Rumlicon, pulling double duty as both the host and the panelist. So I mean, not host, you're not hosting, I'm hosting. You're a producer and a panelist. Appreciate your work. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you see, in addition to Jonathan's Brown, we got even more Brown on here. Yes, welcome to 3 members of the Kane Gang joining me up here. My boy Kendall Threat and TJ. The boy Vic threw up that Kane Gang one time on that 3.
You hear me? You hear me?
They going worldwide out here. So shout out to that boy. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got a 119-103 victory out of Miami. I ain't gonna lie, I said it behind stage. I didn't know if I was gonna say it out here. This is a boring ass game because goddamn. And you know what? To be honest with you, to me, it was probably the most complete game that we've gotten from this team the entire postseason. And I think boring is best. Like, we knew the outcome very early on in this game, and they did what we expected them to do throughout the course of it. So I was very excited about that. But enough about what I thought. We're going to get to what you guys thought. Jonathan, you're going last. So we starting with my boy Kendall. Kendall, give me your thoughts on the game.
I love what I saw. Like, exactly what you said, man. It's thundering outside. Yeah, I like that. Sleep good tonight. I like what I saw. It really felt like the most complete game, like from the team, and that's saying something. Missing Kyle Lowry. I mean, it's only been 2 playoff games, but I see people coming into form. I mean, employees 13 and 14, man. I'm gonna keep it short because I want my man to go next. Employees 13 and 14, they are moving up in the company. You know what I'm saying? For Lowry to be missing, but things to be clicking that way. I'm gonna be quick with mine. Overall, I'll give a little bit later. But shout out, y'all see the name V.O. Foho. He turning me into a liar. Victor Oladipo is making sure Duncan Robinson's white phalanges do not touch that hardwood. Pause. But it is so good. That boy is doing his thing out there. So I want to say shout out to employee 13 and 14. I'm not gonna call them by their name because my man Tone, he gonna be the one to do all that. And V.O. Foho, I mean, that boy doing his thing, and I love to see it. And I'll also shout out Jimmy Butler because that boy, he stepped up and he did his thing and put his fingerprints on this game from a scoring standpoint when needed. So, that's all from me, brother.
Yeah, to your point, Jimmy Butler did kind of like take over that third quarter. Like he did most of his work in that third quarter, and they could not stop that boy for nothing. But before we get to the mouthpiece of management, we're gonna go to my boy Threat, the Timothy Hero Stan himself. Look, Tyler Hero ended up 4th on the scoring pecking order, but I felt like his impact, like when he scored, the way he was scoring, it was felt throughout the game. Like they could not guard him for a stretch in the game. But I want to get your overall thoughts on the game, Threat, and you can talk about your boy if you want to.
Hey man, listen, the brand is at an all-time high. Like my man Twan be saying, the price to the brick is up, my boy. You hear me? The price of the brick is all the way up. Hey, we in perfect form right now. These guys making me sound like a genius. I said coming into the series that this was going to be a Timothy Hero and a Bam Adebayo series. And number 22 going to fall back. He ain't really fall back this game. He snapped this game. He fell back last game, but he was on his P's and Q's this game. Everybody chipped in, dog. It was a real complete win. I told boys, and they called me a madman. I'm gonna come back to it every time, cause y'all was in my DMs, y'all was on the timeline, y'all was in them YouTube comments saying the boy don't know ball. The boy don't know ball. I'm a casual. I told y'all Victor Oladipo was gonna take these minutes from Duncan Robinson, stuff his ass in the locker, and knock you that shit back. The boy is here. That shit was not no fluke. I heard boys talking about the end of the season. Oh, he did this against a B team. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Dead, all that talk. All of it is dead, bruh. Victor Oladipo is here. Put some respect on that man's name. I love everybody's game today. Nobody's going to catch slander from the boy except for Duncan Robinson, who didn't log in. Who didn't even log in 2 minutes tonight. Hey, it's looking real melanated on that court, baby. I'm loving it. It's looking melanated, baby.
An invite.
Come on now.
Eat raisins out the potato salad. That's all it
For sure. And y'all know if you slandering Duncan, my boy, the unidentified celebrity review will be right on time. And this consistency is key, ladies and gentlemen. But my boy doubling up, giving us the $9.99. Don't know. He said, I've been saying it all year. Duncan is a bum. And the lineup finally reflects that. Hey, listen, man. It's not about what Duncan ain't doing no more. It's about what the rest of the guys who are on the court is doing. So, I mean, Duncan can catch strays, but you know what I mean? He's not going to be the primary of any conversation that we have for the rest of the season, looks like. Thank you, James Todd, for the $9.99. Don't know. My man getting pretty consistent, too, coming in here. He said, love all these 76ers fans saying we not that good. How they would be dominating us if they had Embiid. Yet we up 2-0 in convincing fashion. Also, price of the brick going up. Y'all know the vibes. Yo, of course we know the vibes, James Todd. And you know them, too. My boy Neil Patel coming in here. Already.
Already coming with it, man.
Hey,
Neil, man.
He threw them donos like Harden in the strip club.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man. That's who it is. That's our new burner. Hey, he said $20 for the 2-0. Appreciate you, my boy. He said, y'all better take this Home Depot and tip them for the excellent service. Hey, for sure. For sure. But, ladies and gentlemen, we know why y'all here. Hey, listen, y'all can come in here with your bullshit tonight, bro. I'm not going back and forth with y'all this evening. I want to talk about the game. I will take your money. I will take your insults. I will read it, and I will keep it pushing. So thank you, Ellie Erickson, for the $1.99 dono. He said, Royal built like PJ Tucker.
Hey,
that means, hey, listen, bro, that means I am a goddamn hooper in the playoffs. But the mouthpiece of management is here. The into the streets. The king of the calculator.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
My boy from the DMV. Shout out King TJ. Hey, man. Management been hitting your lineup frequently, man. It seems like game over game, man. What you hearing from these days, man? Let the people know.
Hey, man, I ain't management. I'm letting y'all know now because y'all coming at me like I'm not management. I just speak for management. That's it. That's all I do. I'm just a mouthpiece. I just relay a message. That's all I do. And management told me that it's promotion day for 13 and 14. That's what they told me. They said we getting team leaders in shift 1 and shift 2. You know, that sounds like a promotion to me. But that boy 55, he ain't welcome. He ain't welcome to the festivities. He ain't welcome to the festivities. Apparently, he's on administrative leave. They don't know when he's coming back. He been out the rotation for weeks now. I ain't seen this man. I'm trying to find him. I'm looking on the bench, trying to see if I see 55, and I just see a whole bunch of T-shirts. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the young man. But like the people said, y'all know what it is. Brick way up right now. Brick astronomical. It's off the charts. I'm plugging in a calculator, and I can't even find the numbers to describe where the brick is at. If you ain't got a mortgage for the brick right now, you can't afford it. That's all I'm letting the people know. But the game was great. Y'all already know. My boy Bam Adebayo showed up. My boy Tyler Hero showed up. Jimmy Butler showed up. And Victor Oladipo with 19 in his bag. He is him. Oh, my God. He's getting 55 out the rotation. And he doesn't need the ball in his hands, ladies and gentlemen. He can catch and shoot. He can catch and drive. And he can play defense.
God is good. Won't he do it?
Oh my God.
God is good. God is definitely good. Thank you, Part J, for the 99 cent dono.
Thank you, Part J, for the 99 cent. Don't know that boy said.
Ramlakai, let's get you in here, bro. Talk about the game tonight, my boy.
I mean, we could talk about the offense. We could talk about a bunch of the offense, but we need to talk about what happened on defense. This is exactly what happened to James Harden tonight. James Harden got demolished by this Heat defense. Put up 20 shots, made about 3 of them, and yeah, the man's a bum. And this Miami Heat defense is legit. And the cool thing about this team is even if they start shooting like shit or the offense goes in the bag, like the defense carries over, and the defense allows us to kind of just keep everything steady no matter how hard the offense is going. So the defense is really good for this team. Like you said, we don't even have Kyle Lowry yet, and this is one of the most complete games we've played, not just in the playoffs, but all year long, because we got Tyler Hero, we got Bam Adebayo, Jimmy was doing his thing, not just scoring the ball, double digits at assists. Man got a double-double with the assists as well. And Gabe Vincent was hitting shots. Max Strus was hitting shots. Dwayne Dedmon, we always shit on him, and rightfully so when he does it. But tonight he was getting offensive rebounds, and he was making himself available around the rim. So he did some good things around the second half. But
real quick,
yeah, man,
that man had 2 drives in the lane, wide ass open, pulled up to the third one, and thought he was Steph Curry, bro. That boy caught it in.
The balls on Dwayne Dedmon that shoot a heat check like in the middle of a playoff game, bro.
The audacity.
Hey, bro, the unmitigated gall. Hey, man, you starting again, Neil Patel. We're gonna make this show about you. He said, Neil Patel, thank you for the $20. Don't know. He said, I love your take, Brown Mumble.
Yes,
he said James is a bum. Roy could take him in a dress with heels on. I would never do that, bro. This is not Juwanna Man. But no, let's get the excuse me. Let's get to the Heat's best player tonight, James Harden. That boy was terrible. Like, I mean, he shot 6 for 15. Like, I know we normally talk about our team, but I think it's important to note, like, how different that man's game is at this point is, and like, whatever people want to say, like, that's beneficial to the Heat, that he can no longer drive by anybody. We can literally stick Max Strus on James Harden and fuck up his entire game. So I want to talk about how his decline kind of is helping Miami at this point. Kendall, we're gonna start with you with this conversation, bro.
I mean, bro, man can't get past nobody, and that's just like it's crazy to see. I mean, how fast we've gotten here, because we kind of had like 2 seasons and like a season and a half in like 1 year. So like coming off of that bubble, like for it to turn around so quick. Hey, mute that man. Don't get that man. He don't pull up no more, man.
No, he don't, bro. Like, I don't even know. He doesn't have a voice here.
That boy different now. You know what I'm saying? He Hollywood. So like to see him like lacking explosiveness, I don't know if it's like, because he got injured versus the Bucks earlier this year, the hamstring or whatever. But it is kind of wild to see, you know what I'm saying? And personally, I think he played the first half well. He was terrible. Like, that's the thing for me, like to see like him play as well as he did in the first half, even though they were still down 8. Like there was really no aggression from him. It feels like, I mean, as a Heat fan, I love it. Fuck it, I'll rock with it. Like, I ain't gonna complain. But hey, Max Strus, shout out Max Strus, man. Me and my man Third was talking about it during the game. Hey, that boy, his defense is much, much better. Like, he's rounding into form into like a complete player at this point, except like on offensive end, like when he can't get a shot off and like he don't have a clear lane to drive, like that's like his next step. But offensively, he's finding himself in the right spot. His hands are in the right place. And he defended Harden well. And I mean, hey, I'll take it. Harden, keep playing like that, my boy.
For sure. Somebody said I'm the real life manifestation of Winnie the Pooh. And then somebody said I'm also banned from using the scales at Publix. Oh, it's Blaze and Alex M. Ho ass back in. And Alex M. ass in here. Thank you, Eli Erickson, for the 1999 Don't Know. Appreciate you, my boy. He said all jokes, but when this team is executing like this on offense, YK. I don't know what that means, bro. The defense is going to be consistent. I don't see a team beating us 4 times. Also, somebody remind Detman who he is. Who is he? He's somebody who didn't have a job at the beginning of last season and then came in for a half a season, played well. And now you're seeing the results of Dwayne Detman having to play a full season, especially with a minutes bump with Bam Adebayo missing significant time. Bruh, tired.
That boy out there moving like strength and number warriors, Maurice Spates. Hey, he got a
Thank you, Showbiz77 for the $4.99 dono. He said Sixers grinding their team in the dust. Maxey 43 minutes, Harden 41, Harris 38. Meanwhile, Heat, Jim VP 37, Bam 33, Hero 33, Kyle rest, Philly gas real soon. I don't even think I think we're gonna keep sitting Kyle until we lose. Like that's just what I believe is gonna happen. But yeah, I'll give each one of y'all, since I gave Kendall Harden, I'm gonna give you Maxey threat, and then I'll give each one of y'all like a player from their team who kind of like did something. Then we'll talk about us.
So if we're gonna talk about Maxey, then someone got to catch it straight for not drafting Maxey. So this is a Pat Riley straight, right there, right to the neck. What we could have been with Maxey on this roster, that boy is tough. I'm saying I think he's the quickest guard in the league, quickest player in the league. I mean, his growth from last season to this season is crazy. I mean, he's literally the best player on the floor for the Sixers. Easily the best player. I mean, his change of pace. I mean, it didn't matter who we threw at him at one point. I seen Gabe kind of getting cooked by him in transition, dog. He's so little, but he finishes at such an elite level. It just the math ain't mathing how he's able to do that. He's going to the rim like he's Giannis. I mean, he's that confident. You know what I'm saying? There's a war going on outside, and it don't matter if you 3 foot 8 feet, dog. He you know what I'm saying? He here. He really delivering, but I don't want to give too much love to him because he's still an op at the end of the day. He gonna catch these strays. Philly Pack is getting rolled up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put it in the Dutch. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna get real ugly out here. You hear me?
I mean, come on, Threat. Now you know the boys from the bottom. Now that bitch even going in to grab a leaf or a paper, bro. Like you ain't gonna put up with your little Dutch. Let's be real now. Let's be honest about where we at. Now. Let's be 1,000 now. So thank you, OK, for the $1.99 dono. He said 55 play, 55 seconds, music to my motherfucking ears. TJ, we're gonna talk about discount Melo, goddamn Harris, Tobias Harris. He's been playing well this series, bro. But I think we did a better job on him tonight than we did in game 1.
Yeah, he shot 9 for 17. But still, he's annoying. He gets annoying buckets. He's like Middleton, where that dude don't look like he's supposed to be as good as he is, but he kind of just makes shots sometimes, so it annoys you. That's what Tobias Harris is. I doubt it. I doubt he's going to be the same dude when Embiid comes back. He's obviously not going to get the same looks. They were kind of like giving him the ball and just letting him go. He's the one that's attacking mismatches, and he's the one who's trying to go at Hero and Strus and all that. So, I mean, I don't like him. I'm not a Tobias Harris fan in the slightest, but he does good things for them. So, like, good job for that, I guess. He made some shots, good for him, but it's still heat and foe. So.
For sure. Thank you, Neil Patel, for the $20 dono. He said, "What side you on? Maxi Pad is a bum." Listen, bro. Hey, listen. Our job is not to come on here and be homers. Our job is to come on here and tell you what we see. And what I see from Tyrese Maxey is that boy, like he can play basketball now. Like let's just be 1,000. Yeah,
he always gonna keep it 1,000. He really could be next up if we being for real. That's dangerous. We got to watch that.
Yeah, for sure. We got to keep our eyes on that. Ramlakan, me and you going to go off the board a little bit with these people. Me and you going to talk about Doc Rivers' bum ass. Somebody keep taking pictures behind their bench, talk about Doc Rivers still don't know what the fuck he doing over there or whatever. That's just hilarious out there. But, yeah, I want to talk about how overmatched Doc Rivers has been in this series versus Spo. Like, any adjustment he tries to make, like, Spo just kind of bashed that shit over the head with one little wrinkle and is able to kind of kill his ass for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Coach Spo is able to put Doc Rivers in positions that he's just not comfortable in. And it's really just exposing what really Doc Rivers is. Shout out to Adam. Shout out Neil.
Oh, okay. You
Please
can.
send it to the basement's official Venmo at Royal Shepherd. So
That is not the basement's official Venmo. You can super chat it here so that it's documented by Five Reasons Sports, and it is sent to me so it can be chalked up amongst all members of the basement. This is a word directly from management's mouth.
That thing gets stepped on, baby.
Hey, man, come on now. Baking soda.
stepped
All
on.
Yeah, all I do is baking soda.
Oh, I'm sorry, Robert Cup, but go ahead and keep talking about that fraud, Doc Rivers.
Yeah, but essentially it's all this. It's something that we've all known as Doc Rivers is a fraud. He's had one great team to carry him to a championship back in 2002. My fault, But other than that, he's not the one doing the coaching, making teams better of what he has. Like, he's not the guy out there that's able to take a crew and make it good. He's just the guy sitting back calling the plays. I feel like he's kind of gotten the easy end of blowing a lot of leads. I mean, he's blown the most 3-1 leads. He was pretty damn close to blowing the 3-0 lead. Like, if you think about this, we really get deep about it. He was up 3-0 on the Raptors. If he would have closed that series out, Embiid would have never got hurt. They would have been in the series. That's all I'm gonna say.
For sure. Look, I mean, and a lot of people are hinging their hopes. A lot of 76ers fans are hinging their hopes on Embiid's return. TJ, I'm gonna throw this into you, bro. Do you think Embiid's return is dramatically going to change what we've seen so far in this series?
I mean, it might not change from like a wins or losses standpoint, but he changed the way they play offense, and he changes the way that he got to defend. So you're seeing a lot of like hedges and recoveries, and like the Heat, they'll start early by switching, and then all of a sudden when like Dedmon comes in, like the matchup changes, and then they're playing drop, and then you'll see Bam play drop for possessions, like just where Embiid gets the ball and the way he's able to, be a cog in their offense, and the way the Heat got to defend is all going to look differently. So is it going to be the same results? Is the pressure point going to be Tobias Harris attacking mismatches? No. Now Tobias Harris now looks like the third option instead of being the first option. So a lot of those are going to be the differences. I don't know if it's necessarily going to lead to a win because the Heat they looking real different right now. But yeah, it's just going to look schematically. It's going to look different.
No, thank you, Jay Takashi. Boy, you a snitch. For the $5 dono, he said Jimmy Butler, Victor Oladipo, and Bam Adebayo killed it. I like the way that you excluded the white boy Tyler Hero, but I also got to throw him in there in this conversation because the boy was absolutely phenomenal tonight. Let's get to our team tonight. And I want to start with Bam because we slandered him for filth, and the way that his game has come around has been full on. We've got an aggressive Bam, just like we got Aggressive Insurance, the primary sponsor of this Five Reasons Sports post game show. We want to thank her and all of her patronage and everybody over at Aggressive. So if you guys have any insurance needs, please give Miss Lynette a call at 954-581-8800 or visit her website at www.insurancebylynette.com. So thank you for that. Appreciate you, Miss Lynette. That was dope. But yeah, Bam Adebayo has kind of come full circle from getting nothing from him against, the Atlanta Hawks to now we're seeing this man put his paw prints all over this game on both sides of the ball. So I just kind of want to acknowledge that threat. We're going to start with you on the Bam conversation, bro. What has been the primary difference in Bam's game in this series?
I mean, two things stick out for me. One, I said this to Kendall the other day. Well, a couple weeks ago. Oh, y'all heard that? That shit was loud as hell. But anyways,
like a dunk and miss, bitch.
You feel me? That thunder outside. But the COVID, man, he was coming off of COVID, man, and I think we gotta, pay attention to how players come off of COVID. I really think that affected his game early on. And then two, man, we just feeding him really this series, like how Kendall and some of y'all was alluding to that we needed to do. I mean, he's getting looks that he wasn't really getting last series. I mean, we seen Jimmy hit him in the pick and roll. We seen him get a lot of easy baskets. The aggressiveness, like you said earlier, he's just turning the corner. He seen DeAndre Jordan on him early in the first half, and he just turned the corner, bent the corner on him, and got an easy bucket. I mean, he knew it was food off rip. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like his confidence level, everything is hitting his stride right now. And this is what we were hoping to see. This is what we wanted to see as fans. To have this production from Bam coming at this moment and Tyler as well. Like, it's huge going into this next series against a tough Boston team or a tough Bucks team. So what we're seeing right now is confidence, man, on full display from Bam.
Yeah, Ramlakan, we talking about, like, is it some people saying that it's them feeding Bam the ball more? Is it that, or is it Bam just like we've been asking for years, him just kind of like being more assertive with the ball? Because today I seen ISO Bam taking motherfuckers off the dribble and shit. Like, so, like, which one is it? Is it him being more aggressive, or is it us like making it more of a conscious effort to get him involved in the offense?
It's definitely him being more aggressive. Him getting past the ball is just a byproduct of him being more aggressive, getting into the rim and drawing fouls. So, he's doing the thing, like you said, before the problem was that he wouldn't even look to attack the rim. So his defender would play off of him and just play the pass. As we saw tonight, once he gets the defender to draw from him, he's able to do things like throw lobs to Jimmy Butler. So I think tonight, his ability just to attack the rim, draw the fouls, I think he almost fouled out Korkmaz or did foul him out. But he was just getting to the rim with the lack of size that Philadelphia has inside. It's going to be super key. And this is going to be something to watch for, especially if we play Boston with their lack of sizes. He's going to have to kind of do that same thing and dog them down low.
Yeah, it was not Korkmaz, but it was George Niang that he fouled out the game. Kendall, you wanted to jump in on this Bam conversation, bro?
Kind of going back to the question you asked, Tony, like about Joel Embiid, like, and his impact on the series, would it change anything? And I think absolutely yes, and it leads into right now what we're seeing from Bam on the offensive end. Bam struggles with size. Like, it's no guarantee that he'll be able to eat in the paint like this. It's great to see that he's doing it. So, like, I want to give, like, credit to him for that, because this is what we, like you said, want to see him take advantage of. But I think that's where we're seeing, like, the biggest, like, impact of Joel Embiid, like, also being missed, because Bam getting whatever the fuck he want. He doing whatever he want, like he should. So credit to him. But, like, when Embiid come back, this is, like, that game 3 when he come back, I want to see the same. As long as we see the aggressive, I mean, the man shot 11 free throws. So it's like he was being a bully down there. You know what I'm saying? What it was, 11 shots, 11 free throws. That's 22 shots. That had to go towards the rim. So it's like he being a bully down there. You know what I'm saying? But you might not be able to get to your spot. So you got to pull the jumper. And, like, the guards, people, I do think that they're finding them. So, and we seen Toronto kind of take advantage of Joel Embiid's, like, lack of foot speed. So I think that guys are going to be able to, like, get around Embiid to some degree, Gabe and Victor Oladipo. So, when they got to find Bam, and Bam, you got to stay aggressive with it, because it's cool right now, because I think he's been the best player, like, on the floor for us through these 2 games. So it's like, and you want to see that, and it's obvious, because it's like, yo, you have a mismatch. Like, there's no one on that team that can guard you. Like, without Embiid there, like, there's nothing that can stop you from getting to your spots, like, on offense, in my opinion. So just keep it up, and I'm saying, keep that aggressive going when 21 get back in that lineup.
No, for sure. Want to thank Christian Cardews for the 199. Don't know. He said, damn, I really wanted Doc to blow another 3-1 lead. That's last round. He was never going to have a 3-1 lead in this series to begin with. That's just not.
And if he had a 3-1 lead in this series, he wasn't going to come back from it.
Thank you, Ed Dalby, for the $2 dono. He said, back-to-back Bam Monte and Himothy games. A brother could cry right now. Believe you me, we are right there with you.
Yes,
TJ,
sir.
I think Kendall kind of brought up an interesting point about the way Bam would probably function against Joel Embiid. In my honest opinion, I believe if he plays with the same intensity, then while the numbers may not be the same, I think the impact will still be felt. I think he'll still be able to get Joel Embiid in foul trouble, and still be able to be effective. Which do you believe is more likely? Do you believe, like, the case that I'm talking about is more likely, or maybe, like, Joel's length may become too much for him to deal with, and we have to find another way to get him involved?
I mean, it's tough, right? I think he'll be able to, like, keep going with what he got. Hopefully it's like a confidence thing. And it's just like he just needed to get some reps of, hey, I'm gonna ISO, take this guy to the rim. I got DeAndre Jordan on me, jab step. I'm gonna get to this floater. I'm gonna get these pick and roll reps. Maybe I'm thinking, like, that's what he needed. He just needed to get some touches and get some flow and get some rhythm, because we saw Joel Embiid get beat off the dribble by Precious Achiuwa regularly. Like that's
Nasty.
not that really happened, and like they were going at Joel Embiid on the perimeter. There is no way in the world that I don't think that Bam Adebayo can replicate what Precious Achiuwa did. It's just whether Bam wants to do it or not, or if Bam feels the confidence that he needs in order to do it. So I think if we get the same Bam, like there's no reason why he can't do exactly what he did tonight, even with Embiid.
No, for sure. Thank you, Neil Patel, for the $20 dono again, my boy.
Listen, he a real one, man.
Hey, listen, bro. I'll take all that motherfucker oil money, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, thank you. He said Bam is also smart enough to adapt. And the skilled enough faster and screen set to impact the game in other ways. He said we'll need hero Jimmy, Kyle, and Depot to step up. I don't mind Bam being a rude Gobert since others can score. Bam will never.
Nah. Don't. Hey, we fuck with you, bro, but don't be disrespectful.
Yeah, bro.
Not Rudy Yogurt.
No, sir. Don't put that boy over there with the baguette. No. This man here. This shit.
Hey, that man is a villain.
Bro, listen, bro. He did that shit in game 1, and he right back at it in game 2, bro. Like, that shit had me crying laughing, bro.
Hey, he looked like Buddy off The Incredibles, the kid they got.
What is that? Syndrome?
I don't know what that nigga's name is.
Syndrome. I'm Incrediboy, face ass. No, but shit, you threw me off. Oh, Jimmy Butler. That's what I want to talk about next with y'all boys. I'm gonna give 2 of y'all Jimmy Butler, and then after that, I'm gonna give the other 2 Victor Oladipo. So, Ramadan, we're gonna start with you with Jimmy Butler. I thought this would be a tougher series for Jimmy Butler than the Atlanta series were. I just thought they had like better matchups against him, and that kind of manifested itself in blood from froze, I guess. But
I know what he's talking about.
But yeah, damn, they throwing me off. Jimmy Butler. Talk about Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Ramadan. Shit.
I mean, Jimmy Butler was doing everything you wanted him to do tonight. This is the Jimmy Butler that is the Swiss Army knife Jimmy Butler that we're getting, right? This is the guy who's not only creating for himself, but creating for other players. And I think this is why he's looked at as potentially like the best number 2 option if we have a number 1, because he can do so many things as well as score, right? But tonight is where we saw all the other things. He was able to get, the passing. I think that was really what he was doing, was opening up things for other players. They said it in the halftime. He had a good mismatch, but he was finding guys that had better mismatches and creating better mismatches. And on top of that, he was getting to the free throw line. We were getting in the bonus very early in those in the fourth quarter and in the earlier quarters. And I think that's very important, especially for a team that plays so fast like the 76ers. We need somebody to slow the game down, and that guy is Jimmy Butler. So I think his control, his mark on the game was probably a little unspoken tonight because of what the great games that Bam and Tyler had, but I felt like he had a great impact on the game. I felt like his control of the pace was very good, and I felt like he did a very good job just scoring when we needed it, but not forcing things, just like taking those pull-up jump shots.
No, for sure. One word answers for this question right here, and then we're going to continue the conversation. Ramadan, who's been Miami's MVP this series so far?
Tyler Hero.
Okay. Kendall?
Bam, and it's not even close.
Threat?
Bam.
Twan?
Bam.
I think I'm going with the Canes. It's got to be Bam for me. Tyler Hero, he was good, but I mean, he was still Bam was better. Yeah. So who else I want to get? No, I'm gonna say Victor Oladipo for my right side of the screen. So TJ, you get Jimmy Butler too, bro.
We saw Jimmy take over for a stretch, and that's kind of what we want. If we're going to be playing like the Sixers, if we're playing Boston, if we're playing Milwaukee, we don't want him to have to be who he was when we played the Atlanta Hawks for an entire series. Number one, he has, like Gad said, he has moments, right? And we don't want him to have to be that guy in order for us to win. It is a team built to be a sum of all parts, more so than a superstar guy, go get us buckets and everything like that. So we need everybody to be good. instead of just Jimmy carrying. So we got a great stretch from Jimmy in the third quarter. That's what we want to see from Jimmy. We want to see Jimmy be great for stretches, not for games. So yeah, I was glad what we got to see from Jimmy tonight, and he got the rest at the end of the game. That's always good.
No, for sure. Threat. Victor Oladipo is not only playing minutes, he's playing big minutes, and he's having massive impact on the way that this team looks during his minutes on the floor. And he's playing next to Jimmy, and he's playing next to Tyler, and he's just kind of he's doing it all, bro. Victor Oladipo, how has he changed this team?
I mean, we really have a scary quality depth coming off the bench. I mean, when Lowry comes back, we looking at, you know what I'm saying, Gabe Vincent, Caleb coming in for defensive stretches, and then we got the two spark plugs in Hero and Depot. I mean, our bench is scary. This is not no fluky shit where one person could be off and then we might not score. No, there's hella guys that can contribute. And what we're seeing from Victor Oladipo is what we all been praying and hoping for. And it's why the Miami Heat decided ultimately not to go and grab somebody on the trade deadline. I mean, we seen it in the closeout game against the Hawks with the 23-point performance, knocking down three threes. And then we seen it again tonight. I mean, and his impact is not just one side of the court. It's both sides of the court. We throwing him on Harden. We throwing him on whoever we can put a body on, and he's defending at a great level. You know what I'm saying? He's impacting the games in more ways than just scoring. The scoring is just an added bonus. It's really like the icing on the cake for this Heat team to really kind of get over this hump. And Victor Oladipo, man, it's a great story because you know where he's coming from. You know how much he had to fight back, the adversity that he's had to climb. I mean, it's a blessing, man. And shout out to him getting right. That boy is really hooping. They said he couldn't shoot. They said he wasn't a shooter. When you come to Miami, all that other shit that happened with past teams and all your pack that shit up. We don't give a fuck what none of that shit was. When you get on this Heat team, you're gonna learn how to knock down threes. It just is different. What it is. It's different. This shit is really different.
PJ Tucker shot 50% at one point during the basketball season.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck is you talking about?
So I mean, kudos to the Heat's training staff, the development team. Everything is just fitting perfectly right now. It's fitting like a glove. And Victor Oladipo is really thriving. And I still think he has another gear. And I still think he has a moment or maybe two in this playoff run. For real.
Nah. Wait, is they for real? Is it today Victor Oladipo's birthday?
I thought it passed.
Yeah,
no?
I think it was
the day?
yesterday.
Oh shit! Happy birthday, Vic! Oh fuck that! Everybody go talk about Vic then. Hey Kendall, bro, you going last because shit, Victor Oladipo is your name, bro. You was the nigga who was against him. I said it again, y'all motherfuckers. But TJ, talk about Vic, bro. Like, how's his impact being felt on this roster?
Hey man, my boy Vic. I like Thread said, my boy doing it on both ends of the court. He defending. You can put him on the team's best guard, and like he's able to be there. He's rebounding very well. Like, and then the shooting is there, and he's not just doing it. Hey, give me the ball. I can, ISO and drive downhill. He's making really good passes. He's catching and shooting. He's catching and driving and creating for other guys. Like, he's just doing it in so many ways, and you love to see that type of stuff from guys that you didn't expect to even get, consistent playoff minutes for. We were talking when the playoffs started, is Vic even going to be in the playoff rotation? And he wasn't. And then now we're looking at it, and he's a huge piece of what we do, coming off the bench and just getting Duncan Robinson out the lineup. And I know it's like another Duncan Robinson stray, but it matters when you got a guy in the lineup who can do more and can defend. And it came out of nowhere. He's an elite defender. He's one of the only players on the team that can drive and get to the rim and can kick and can finish. Like, it didn't come out of nowhere for Vic, but it came out of nowhere for this Heat team because they didn't have it all year long until he finally got right. So yeah, I love it, man. I love Vic.
Yeah, and he playing 25. He playing over 25 minutes a game too.
That boy playing damn near 30.
He getting minutes. You hear me?
How many games has he played? Like, legitimately, ain't this like in terms of like minutes on the court? Ain't this like his like 6th or 7th game?
He just hitting double digits because I think it was like 5 games after we hit, like right before we hit the playoffs, and like he getting close to double digit games.
That's
bro. Like,
crazy, man.
and he's having this level of impact. Be like
Crazy.
between him and Tyler Hero, they scored 37 points, bro. Like,
And the great thing about it too, like his legs is fresh. You know what I'm saying? It was already,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, the hammy was falling off the bone, but you know what I'm saying, it's fresh for this playoff run.
yeah, that boy gonna get right, bro. He gonna be in mid-season form in the finals. Rumble Khan, go ahead and give us your Victor Oladipo thought.
Hey, get no face when you said finals.
I mean, Twan said most of it, honestly. Like this is just a development that we didn't necessarily expect after what we saw going into the end of the season with Oladipo, just because he didn't necessarily fit with our star players. We saw him do it by himself, but we wanted to see him do it with the crew. And now he's doing it with everybody. He's doing it with Hero on the court. He's doing it with Jimmy on the floor. He's making plays for Bam. And that's what you want to see. And the main thing, we talked about it in the last show, we weren't necessarily wanting too much or asking too great of him from offense. That's all bonus points. But what he's doing for us offensively is great. The defense is just phenomenal, though. Like, this man can stay in front of Trae Young, James Harden, Tyrese Maxey. This is a gauntlet of guards that he's having to guard, and he's been taking up that job and doing a phenomenal job of that. So I can't really say much more. You guys have already done a great job with it, but just fucking great job for him, because we thought he was not going to be a contributor, like come end of the season after his return. And during the playoffs, he made himself important and made himself a big role player for this team.
For sure. Mr. Quad falling off the bone, man. The biggest hater on the whole panel. Biggest Victor Oladipo hater on the panel, my boy.
VO4.
What has he done? What has he done to kind of bring you around on him in terms of how he can help this team?
Hey, man, like offensively, he can catch the basketball. He can put that bitch down and he can drive towards the basket. Even a little bit. He don't have to like lay it up. He don't have to do nothing extra. But what I know he won't fucking do is catch the basketball, throw that bitch back to Bam, and start doing the fucking day dance when he was running from the big sister, the high pinkies, trying to get off to get around that screen. You know what I'm saying? Man, the man making me out to be a liar right now, and I'm usually never wrong. My narrative. Your truth is true. Max Strus is true. I can be anybody's truth, but right now, Victor Oladipo on his birthday, man, happy birthday. That boy doing his thing. He making me out to be a liar. And we already knew he can play defense better than Duncan. But just the fact that he's giving us a little something different on offense, it's something that we've been wanting to see, because it's like, it just opens up elements of like just playing regular basketball. Like Tony said, like when it came to Jimmy Butler, you don't want Jimmy Butler to have to take over basketball games too many times. Like, so it's the elements of the parts. Like Victor Oladipo is a part that gives us more than a Duncan Robinson would. And it's like it's funny how it just keeps coming back to Duncan. Like, yeah, we hate him, and I have no problem shitting on him. So it's easy. It becomes natural. But Vic, you know what I'm saying? Vic is just a better overall basketball player. The same thing was when Threat said it about Max Strus replacing Duncan in the fucking starting lineup, bro. Like, he can do more stuff on a basketball court at like an average level. It's like I will trade a one supreme trait like for across the board average level player, and that's what Vic is at. Like, and like you say, man, that boy, he might be in prime form by the time we get to game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Or did you say NBA Finals?
I said what I said. You can take it and do whatever you want with that. Whatever you heard.
Nasty.
If y'all don't know what it is, then make sure y'all go back and rewatch this tomorrow so y'all can catch all this again.
And like the video, horse.
For sure. First, look, I don't let y'all take your shots, but okay. First of all, listen, guy. I am him. Okay, I always have been. This is not like something that's new. I'm just who I am, bro. I've always been this. Okay, I am the GOAT. It is what it is. All right. Second of all, I attended Blanche Ely High School. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there are no people that look like Duncan Robinson at my high school. There are none. I just gonna be 1,000 with you, bro. And they don't attend that high school if they're that hue. All right, so it's just not
We
a
gotta
thing.
start giving out. We gotta give out the link, man. They gotta pull up because they've been.
Oh, to
talking
come in.
crazy.
Oh, they talk. Yeah. Like
Hey,
they can talk wild to us. Maybe we might. I think that's gonna be a thing. Like,
you a better
maybe,
man than me.
maybe for one game of the playoffs, it's kind of like whoever donate the most for that show, we'll send them the link and they can be a part of the post game chat. Like after we get off camera, y'all can talk to us for a little bit because we'll be on here for like another hour or so, just talking shit, kicking the shit. But yeah, we'll work that out with Ethan and them. We'll let y'all know. But yeah, where we at? 45 minutes. Let's talk about the next game, bro. Because I mean, I don't really know how much juice you can squeeze out of this game, bro. Because we going back to Philly. They say a series don't start until you win the first game on somebody else's floor, which is probably gonna happen in game 3. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
I think Embiid comes back game 3. I really do. I mean, I think they said yesterday what they said about him being on the phone. He was just able to use his phone for the first time as of yesterday. What was that? What they said on TNT? I mean, it sounds like he had a serious concussion.
You got games on your phone.
It sounds like he coming off a serious concussion, but I do think he plays. I think they give them this fake, you know what I'm saying, motivation, fake spark. It's always been Heat in 5. It's always been Heat in 5. And with that being said, you know, I kind of do got them boys possibly taking game 3. And you know, it is what it is at the end of the day because the Heat gonna do what they do. They gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? When you a gentleman, you got to sweep a little different. You know what I'm saying? You bring them brooms out a little different when you a gentleman.
Suit and tie, monocle type shit.
You feel me? So I do expect Philly to come out with a little bit of fire. I do expect a couple of haymakers. We'll see how we respond, and we're going to see. He out for the series. Is that confirmed already? I don't know. I seen a tweet earlier.
I need official, bro. I need a 1,000% official. I need Adam Barra to tell me that bitch out for the rest of the series. Thank you, Neil Patel, for $20. I put it up, but I ain't read it. He said, let me on. DM Adam Barra. Adam Barra got the link here. Send you the link and let you on here. Blade say, if that's true, I'm about to donate my whole bank account just to prevent Roy from evading me. I'm not ducking no smoke, bro. Never have, to be honest with you. Like, bring your fucking ass right on over here. I chew you up and spit you out, boy. Pause. Is that what I'm supposed to? I'm supposed to say pause after that, right? Okay, I got it.
Yes.
Appreciate it. I don't know. Fuck it. TJ, the boy feeling good?
Hey man, the boy feeling lovely. I said it before the series started. It's looking real Heat in 4 out here, man. I don't care what these boys saying. Heat in 5, gentlemen. Nah, we sweeping the old-fashioned way. Bring in the dustpan. Get them boys out of here. So yeah, Heat in 4. They're gonna blow them out in Philly. We're gonna be playing Peppers in Philly, and I'm cool with it. We probably gonna see Embiid by game 4 though. They're gonna get desperate. They're gonna try to throw that boy out there, but he can't see it. He got a concussion. So pack them boys up.
That boy was rich. That boy said he had a dustpan. Back in my house, we used to use like old envelopes.
Yeah, fold a piece of paper.
You know what I'm saying?
Anything you can find, you'll be able to shoot that bitch.
Try to tell you, anything to keep mom from throwing that shoe at my ass. Ramakar, the boy feeling good.
The boy feeling good. We need another game tonight where we got the win with it just because of defense. I feel like the defense is going to carry us through that game 3 win. They're going to have some moments, you know what I mean? They're in front of their home crowd. They always play better at home, and we don't typically play our best. But I do expect a Gabe Vincent game because Gabe Vincent in Philadelphia is a fucking killer.
You said Gabe Vincent's a killer? Yes, he is. I mean, he's a 7-point killer tonight, but he's killing nonetheless. I think Gabe Vincent played well. Oh yeah, I think Gabe Vincent played well tonight, even though he didn't do much. He stayed out the way. Like, I like when he plays like that. Kendall, the boy feeling good?
The boy feeling, like my man Thresh say, amazing. I'm feeling amazing because, I keep it a buck. I'll keep it a bean. It's always been Heat in 5 for me. You know what I'm saying? I do think Embiid will be back, and, they'll get a little – we get one of them motherfuckers. I don't know which one we get, so I ain't worried. You know what I'm saying? When we come back to the cribbo, it's going to be 3-1. And when it's 3-1, we finna have us some fun. Y'all can play Pepper. I'm gonna play that Trick Daddy. Shut up.
Hey, you hear me?
Okay, what's up? Shut up.
I don't know how that wasn't the theme song for the season. They opened up the season with that being the theme song, and then they went to Peppers. I just feel like we just need a little bit more swag. There's nothing wrong with Peppers, but you feel me? When you play Peppers compared to Whoop That Trick, it's really levels.
Man, Whoop That Trick is elite though, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. I did not see that coming. Like that to me, that's the type of good surprise that I like. You know what I mean? From another team. I don't really expect much from any other team. But when you got Whoop That Trick as your Peppers,
hey, no, whoa. Christian Carduce with the 199 dono, bro. Don't you ever disrespect
a hood classic.
Hood classic with real niggas on the panel like that ever again in your life. We not finna do that with all these brothers up here. More motherfuckers will sing Pepper than Dreams and Nightmares.
Who? Crazy.
Oh,
in
Philly.
Okay.
Put the shotgun back. Put the shotgun back.
Hey, man, my bad, Christian. You know, sometimes I don't always hold off the dogs, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you explained yourself.
My culture up here, my brother.
You know, hold on. When he first said Dreams and Nightmares, I didn't understand why he was getting all a bit out of shape. I was thinking about Beyonce version. And I was like, bro, I don't know, like, you can be a sweet dream, a beautiful night, man. That shit do slap, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Did I let you go through, or did you go early? Either way, fuck it.
I went first. Yeah, I said
that. Fuck it. Well, y'all know where I'm at. The Heat finna blow that shit out. Fuck is you talking about? I'm really like low on energy because I'm sleepy as shit, to be honest with you. But yeah, we're gonna blow that shit out. It's pretty simple to me. Whether Embiid plays or not, it does not matter at this point. Because everybody who's been like a number one option goes down in the pecking order. So that means James Harden is going to take the second most shots. Less shots for Tyrese Maxey. Less shots for Tobias Harris, who's been pretty solid this series. Like, great. More shots for Joel Embiid. I do not care. Have at it. We'll make him fall in love with the three eventually. Build a wall like Spo Republican ass said tonight. I don't want to I'm not gonna put those accusations on Spo. Oh well, it's already out there now. Fuck it. Eric Spo's a Republican. I said it. But either way, yeah, we're gonna blow that shit out. I don't know if I'm gonna be here for the next game. When is the next game, bro?
Friday.
Yeah,
Friday.
I'm not gonna be here on Friday. Because my younger brother is graduating from college on Saturday, yes, so I will be in Alabama.
Black excellence, yes sir.
My boy graduating with honors, so proud of my brother Josh. Yo, I'm gonna be there for my boy, so I'm going to Alabama. Don't worry, them boys still have y'all on here. Either Gad or Jonathan will host.
I'm going to a fight, so I am going to be out.
Either Kendall or Threat or TJ will host.
And we'll turn this bitch into BT and cutting this motherfucker.
I'm going to be in. No, because I ain't gonna lie, I might be going to see Doctor Strange, but I'm gonna watch out for it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna see what the fuck goes on out here. I'm gonna have the AirPods in something. But either way, shout out to all the congratulations for my brother. Yeah, shout out to my boy Josh. Yes, sir. Black excellence, man. That boy gonna be great. But yeah, thank you guys in the comments as always for joining the show, making it much more fun than it would have been without you. Thank you to my man Ramlakan. Thank you to Threat Kendall. And my boy TJ for joining us. Don't worry about it, Ramlakan. I got this. I turned this thing. And one time, because these boys said this should be the intro. We're going to go this bitch out the way it's supposed to. Play the video, Royal.
We're going to let the band deal with this.
Jimmy Butler puts the Heat back up by one. Adebayo flipping it up and in. Tyler Hero from way downtown. Fantastic play for the first time All-Star. Hero for three. Yes.
This guy.
That's a tough shot. And the Heat lead by 5.
Led the league in blocks last year, 4th this year, and there's nobody blocking that.
Rebound. Adebayo right over